Good evening, teachers and students. My name is Quyên from class 11E, and the topic I chose for my presentation is topic number 1. So this is the title that I decided to go with today, Reading Beyond Ourselves. The reason why I chose this title is because it reminds me that we can do things beyond ourselves. We are able to achieve we are able to achieve things that we never dared to imagine. But the greatest limits we face are usually the ones we place on our own minds. Reading pushes us beyond those limits and helps us grow as people. The first limit is the pace at which we live our lives today. Have you noticed how fast our lives have become today? Because of technology, we are now used to short videos and quick information instead of taking time to read and focus deeply. In my opinion, reading plays an important role in helping us slow down. Before I started reading regularly, long school articles felt very tiring and hard to get through. But once reading became a habit, I noticed that I was more patient, more focused, and better at processing long pieces of information. First of all, reading helps me understand people. For instance, have you ever read a book and immediately wanted to talk about it with someone else? I feel this way every time I finish a good book. Sharing thoughts, emotions, and different interpretations helps me feel more connected to others. Through reading, I can put myself in someone else's shoes and experience the story from different perspectives. By following characters' emotions and choices, I learned that people are complex and that everyone has their own reasons, which has made me more patient and empathetic. In addition, reading helps me understand society better. Many books reflect real social issues such as pressure, inequality, or environmental problems. Instead of giving quick opinions like social media does, books encourages us to think deeply about why these problems exist and how they affect real people. Moreover, by reading about the past, it helps us understand how historical events have shaped today's society. Finally, reading helps me understand the world. To me, reading feels like traveling to a different reality. It takes you to places where you can't go and lets you meet people you can't meet. It also exercises my brain by improving concentration and imagination. One book that really influenced me is To Kill a Mockingbird. Through this story, I learned that how deeply prejudice and injustice can affect people's lives, especially those who are treated unfairly by society. Characters like Atticus Finch taught me the importance of empathy, integrity, and standing up for what is right. The book helped me understand people by showing how fear and arrogance can shape behavior, and it also made me reflect on society by highlighting issues such as racism and inequality that still exist today. On a larger scale, it made me realize that these problems are not limited to one place or time, but are a part of the world we live in. Looking at everyone here today, I don't think that it's a coincidence that we all read. In different ways, books have shaped how we think, question, and express ourselves, and that is why we made it to this competition. Reading quietly pushed us beyond what we thought we were capable of. So in conclusion, through reading, people connect, society grows wiser, and the world moves forward. Thank you for listening.
Hello, Quyên. Okay, there's a question I would like to ask. So you mentioned the fast lives we're living today, and that reading books help you slow down. So, do you think reading alone is enough to change someone's mindsets or behaviors, or are there any factors needed?
Of course, we cannot solely rely on books for growth. I personally think that through your own experiences, you're able to grow too, instead of just reading those through books.
Thank you, Quyên.
Xin cảm ơn